Yo, how's it going, everyone? It is that time once again. We are back for the early stream. BROLY. Who would have thought? Yeah, Monkey D. Kiri on the Twitch side. How's it going? Alright, so all the events should now be out. Worldwide Campaign Part 3. BROLY. Let's go. Co-op Campaign, Extreme Z Awakening, Prime Battle, Burst Mode. Did we see this in the data download? What's this? Rampaging Power Special Event. Oh, we're getting the final stages. We got the Goten and Trunks, the Family Kamehameha Gohan from the 25th. So next Wednesday. Okay. Just story events. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Right, well, we're not going to waste any time. We're going to start off with the BROLY grind. The Immortal Bio Warrior. So you can only use, like in every Prime Battle type thing, you can only use farmable characters. So, oh, there's a boost, isn't there, for Hybrid Saiyans? So we want to use free-to-play Hybrid Saiyans, basically. Let's see. Who's going to have the best? It's going to be an LR's going to have the best leader skill, aren't they? So I think it might be these guys, actually. Because, yeah, Hybrid Saiyans... I think 120. They don't even have Hybrid Saiyans. Your Future Saga, your Exploding Rage. So I mean, for the most characters on the team, it probably is going to be those guys. And yeah, B-Pan for the healing is probably not a bad shout.
Let's do this.
The crystal's refreshed. Oh, nice. 6 coins away from Pity. Well, you can now farm. Apparently, you can now farm another 30 stones from the Natade Village crystals. So that you're like one summon away, basically, right? So with the crystals from that event and the EZA that comes out in 2 hours, the Goten and Trunks, there you go. That's 60 stones. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button. Shout out to everyone who's out here nice and early, ready for the BROLY hype. Feels so weird to say I have an LR BROLY in the game now. Crazy. I mean, yeah, just leave you in slot 1, I guess. I've never missed the best unit in the game. Hell yeah. This is BROLY's intro OST as well. Isn't the first phase, the first stage is where you're supposed to get the unit from, right? Didn't they make it like... I thought it was ages ago that they'd done this, but didn't they make it so that the first time you did it, or was it, maybe it was only for one of the events, but I thought like the first time you did it, you always got a drop. Because we didn't actually get a copy of him.
Alright, let's do this.
Here during the second multi, might as well finish the rotation. I mean, that is true, because then if you do pull the whoever it is, whichever banner you're summoning on, you could always use the P to get somebody else. Even if you have them all, then you can use the P to get a dupe. So, did my last multi before freebie and got double VB animation, but got Cooler and Piccolo. Oof. Yeah, it's nothing worse than getting like the guaranteed LR animation or something, and it's like one. Well, I mean, I say that the old one or an old one. I guess it depends like who's on the banner that you need. But yeah, like for me, most of the units on the banner I don't need. Like any LR that I can pull off of the either banner, unless it's the new one. Yeah, Bright Size Gaming, how's it going? The non-believer. Hey, I was converted over at one point. I was very much saying that it would be funny if we did actually get one, just so we could, just for the lols. Why is Dokkan holding LR Kid Buu hostage? True. I mean, there's some of the medals, but where's the, does it say on here what the... Yeah, stage 1 you get the cards, stage 2 you get those medals, stage 3 you get those medals, stage 4 extreme stage. Oh, that's how you get the easy A medals. It's literally all in one thing. Interesting. There's missions as well that you have to remember. I have to remember to check them out to see what they are. Is it Big Bad Boss in time? Not just yet. I've got to actually get the boy first. Another burst mode. I gave up on the last one. You guys got too far ahead with like... I couldn't even get like, was it 6, 9, 70 or something? And by the time you guys got multiple points further than that, I just couldn't be bothered. I need to remember to actually turn off the thing. I keep saying it, but I need to actually do it. I've tried so many times on 7K, yeah. Getting shafted on the banners. Yeah, I had okay luck on the part 1 banners. And then, yeah, part 2 banners, I just did all my stones on BROLY, didn't get him, and then used the coins to get Gohan. Yeah, there's extra medals from the missions, but I'm just doing all the stages at least once here anyway. Just to get them done more than anything. I mean, the good thing is you can get the power level bonus and the category boost. Like, oh, clear stage 3 with a specific character on your team. We did. I'm guessing it's probably Trunks. Let's have a look. Best link level stage, 30. It's either 34-4 or 35-1, depending on the. There's a new support memory for bonus drops, although it's not as good as the ones that we already have. So it's kind of just like it's more of a secondary, like backup one, really. Yeah, and of course the missions to get the rest of the step-up tickets are out. Right, so clear stage 3 with the specified character. It's going to be Goten, right? Oh, Paragus. Interesting. To get an extra 50 medals. That's all it is, though. 50 medals for Paragus and 50 medals for Kid Trunks. And then for the easy A one, you can get 3 hybrid Saiyans, which we were going to do anyway, 2 uncontrollable power, and 6 youth characters. They're all 85. No, are they? I don't know why I thought the no, I thought those ones were higher for some reason. Right, so if I change this so that they're all youth, then we can get that mission done at the same time.
All right, let's do this.
Oh, and we got the question mark on the first run as well. So that's a bunch of extra medals. Interesting about the BROLY story event as well, but it's great when they do things like that. Interesting. Oh yeah, the lead isn't youth. Yeah, you're right. God damn it. I need to double check the leads. I forgot about the second channel. Yeah, shout out to everyone that came out to the Astrobot stream the other night. It was good to mix things up a little bit. So yeah, make sure you guys check out the link in the chat if you haven't seen my second channel before. It's where I do all my non-Dokkan gaming stuff. So we've been playing Wukong, we played Space Marine 2 when it came out for a bit, completed the campaign and everything. Did a bit of Astrobot the other night for a nice little change of pace, get some platforming and going. I'm not sure what the next, I don't know what the next like big game coming out is. I've only played it on that stream. I haven't played any off stream like since then. But yeah, I'm really liking it. It's a very good game, very well put together. Probably will do some more on stream. I might play some off stream anyway, but yeah, I might do some more on another stream. Could have used B-Pan's active skill. I remember the last time I used B-Pan, let alone used their active skill. But yeah, Silent Hill 2 Remake, I was going to say, is one of the ones I know is upcoming, but that's like the 8th of October. That might be it. That might be the next one. Alright, so now I need to change the actual... now I need to change the actual leader of the team so we actually have a full youth team. Because, yeah, we did the 3 Hybrid Saiyans characters one, but... yeah, I played the first 2, I think, Darksiders games. I wasn't hugely impressed with the second one. Who has a youth leader skill? Well, they have bond with parent and child, which is good enough. Probably. Actually, yeah, you'd still use them as a friend because a friend doesn't matter. I didn't hear good things about the third one when it came out, to be honest. Yeah. I got more BROLYs without using a support memory. Yeah, BROLY's OSTs are pretty good. Just listen to the first two. I say the first two, it's the intro and the active skill. Yeah, bring it, how's it going? I wasn't specifically because it's like a Souls game. It was just, I can't remember exactly the criticisms, but a lot of people thought it was quite boring and generic and copy and paste locations and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I can't remember exactly. I just remember seeing like reviews for it and people generally not being that impressed. I don't know. Yeah, I thought even, to be honest, 1 was good, but I thought 2 got a bit, like, repetitive. Also, as much as I love playing them, especially for when it comes to the second channel, I do want to try and do some other... I've played so many Souls-like games. I probably will play the new Assassin's Creed as well. I've already done, like, a few games like that. Did I not? Have I never link leveled that Gohan? I mean, I guess that's understandable because when are you ever using that Gohan? But yeah, exactly. I'm not grinding the medals multiple times. I have enough Kais for that. Yeah, to be fair, I should make sure I have all the LRs on the team.
All right, let's do this.
I've heard of that. Soma. Is it the weird horror? I can't remember if it's the one that Sister Ningen played a while ago and told me about. Yeah, shout out to everyone that's out for the early stream. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Hey, there you go. It actually got some BROLY drops. That's the thing, I only really care about getting the 5 copies so I can open his pass. Like, I genuinely don't even care about... I'll just use Kai's even on the, like, to get him to SA10. Rather than have to farm this stage multiple times. Nice. That's the benefit of having all the Kais, right? That's the whole point of like Dokkaning responsibly back in the day, so I don't have to do it now.
All right, let's do this.
There isn't a podcast tomorrow, no. Put out a tweet yesterday from the... Oh, tonight even, I guess, for me, because it's already Friday. I don't know who they're referring to as the billionaire in May Queen Castle. I'm pretty sure it means the support item for that guy. I can't remember what his name is, but the guy in the red with the black hair, like from the BROLY movie, Hercule's rival. I'm assuming it just means use the item, like, because he has an item in the game. Lord Jaguar, that's it, yeah. Yeah, all the other missions have been referring to a character, but, like, I don't think there is anyone that refers to, is there? I mean, that is a lot of those medals. I don't know how many of those you actually need, but... Alright, it's only gonna shit, wait. They both support items. Isn't one of them is about Hercule though, isn't it? I thought the it's the Hercule support item. Weird. So if you use a Hercule on the team and beat the event, it doesn't do anything. That's interesting, considering all of the other ones were characters. Oh, of course, I need 2 more. Don't even need that on.
All right, let's do this.
Do you want to taste the power of the ultimate android?
Yeah, shout out to Mike for subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you. And there we go. So now we can awaken him. And now we've just got the 777 medal grind to go. Oh wait, actually, yeah, before I awaken him. Alright, do this. There we go. Do that. Yeah, let's actually just lock him up first. Yeah, the BROLY title is cool. Yeah, so we've got 84 medals already, and we've barely done anything. Barely done any runs. So with the boost and everything. The only thing we do need to do is I might just throw him on this team. Just throw Paragus on the team instead of one of the LRs for like one of the runs. Because even though he's not on the leader skill, as long as he's not like getting hit, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, BROLY title is cool. Sparking Zero doesn't have Super 17. I know, it's crazy. Oh, this is the previous team build anyway that doesn't have all the LRs, so I need to change the team anyway. Why is it taking so long to load? It struggles to load the awesome power of BROLY. I mean, look at all of those medals we got in one go. We had, what, 84? And I've got 137. So considering how some of these Prime Battle grinds have been in the past, this really shouldn't be an issue. Extreme Tech, Paragus, and then back to Hybrid Saiyans, LRs.
Alright, let's do this.
Could be DLC. It's weird because like GT doesn't have that many like big bosses from arcs, right? It's like Baby, Super 17 and Omega. So it's kind of weird to like leave out one of them. Could be DLC, I guess, but that'd be really weird as well, just to leave out like one of the main GT like bosses. I don't know. None of the other Shadow Dragons. I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, maybe Ice and Nova potentially people would care about, but I feel like no one cares about the other Shadow Dragons. Damn. Yeah, so we got like 70 odd medals in that one run. That's crazy. And then there's another 50.
All right, let's do this.
No real dough either, yeah, true. To be fair, apart from the meme, like the ones I've seen people mention specifically, I don't really know like who is and isn't in it. I didn't look at the full reveal or any video. I like haven't been following the game at all. I think I talked about it like recently on a stream, but it's one of those things where I'm sure the game will be good, but as someone who's just like never really been into playing lots of fighting games, like, and probably the fact that it's like maybe a little bit of burnout because it's the only thing everyone's talking about, like I just can't, I don't find myself being like that hyped for it. Yo, Dark FE, how's it going? All right. I mean, we're not even that far away from being halfway done with the grind, so.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, just ignore the missing easy A's, the lackluster content. BROLY saves it. Exactly. The king himself. The character we know we always needed in Dokkan. Forget LR Kid Buu. We got LR BROLY now. There's a story mode for Goku Black where you pay from his perspective. That sounds awesome. I mean, this is the thing, don't get me wrong, like, I'm sure it's going to be great. And, like, some of the stuff does have me interested. Like, you can, the fact that you can create your own, like, what-if, like, cutscenes and stuff, apparently, right? Which is kind of cool. And essentially makes for, like, infinite content. A game where you can make custom cutscenes and has, like, PvP is essentially a game that you can make infinite content for.
All right, let's do this.
But yeah, there's still the possibility, based on the timings of like last year and stuff, we could get another Easy A announced, or Super Easy A, or they could do the, like, a lot of people want there to be the surprise drop of getting like Namek, Goku, and Frieza Easy A's because they're previous worldwide LRs. Like, that stuff could all still happen potentially. Is there a possibility of Heroes characters? Maybe. Could be like, that could be a thing that could be DLC. And yeah, that's the thing. I have been thinking about it from like the content perspective, but then at the same time, like, the reason I started making Dokkan content is because I love playing Dokkan, and I wanted to like share, originally making like team building guides and stuff. I don't want to like force myself to play something that I don't really want to, like, to make content. I mean, I know sometimes you have to when it's your job, but obviously if I'm going to expand the channel and add like non-Dokkan stuff to it, it needs to be something that I'm like,
all right, let's do this.
Super into. And that's the thing, maybe I am like, maybe I'll get it and then immediately just be like super into it and whatnot, but Plus, it's another one of those things as well where it's like, I know, like, even everyone who makes Dokkan content, like, everyone is going to be making Sparking Zero content. And I don't want it to just be another thing like Dokkan, where I'm just doing, like, the same videos as everybody else and stuff like that. But that's the thing, some of the custom stuff does have me, like, really interested. And what ifs and things like that, obviously. Like... It has manga stuff too. Wait, really? Not like manga only stuff, right? Because as far as our understanding, and hence why it's not in Dokkan, is because games can't do manga only stuff. Goku team.
All right, let's do this.
When was the last time you watched Super? Probably, I haven't ever rewatched Super, so just as it was coming out. Oh, right, yeah, moves and stuff, yeah, because like AGL Zamasu has the pools and stuff like that. Gia has Gamma Burst Flash as a move. I think so.
All right, let's do this.
Bojack also does the same move Gohan used to kill him. Wait, really? I think BROLY is the only movie boss. Oh, really? For Sparking? He's not in it? Outrageous. Dokkan. Here we have Dokkan honouring him, and then he's not in Sparking Zero. That's crazy. I mean, we're getting there.
All right, let's do this.
BROLY better than Kid Buu. Well, according to Dokkan at least. Yeah, exactly. Super 17 can't be in it because no one can beat him. Yeah, it sounds like a glitch. Teles and Bardock don't have their teams. Oh, what, like the rest of the squad, like the Teles squad and stuff. I'm kind of not surprised that they're not in it, but... It's the content for this campaign. I mean, yeah, it sounds like a glitch. We don't have a regular Super Saiyan Broly from Second Coming. Right, well, technically the Tech LR Broly is.
Alright, let's do this.
Broly's Revival. With some of these new OSTs, I haven't heard them enough to know what they are, like, as soon as they come on. It's like, oh, what's this? This is actual content though, like grinding, but it is content. I mean, yeah, we're getting new stages for the last thingy tomorrow as well. Oh, it's still talking about sparking, yeah. That's what I was getting confused when I was saying about like movie 10, like Super Saiyan Broly. It's like Tech Broly. Not talking about Dokkan. 592. I mean, considering that this was a grind that could take like hours and hours and hours, we've been live for like just almost 45 minutes and I'm almost finished. Yeah, Nithka featured, how's it going? But yeah, I remember when Prime Battle LR grinds took like hours and hours to do from start to finish. Still need to do Wheelo. Yeah, back in my day, yeah, I remember. Yeah, the Prime Battle grinds were an absolute nightmare. Plus, at least it's like a really easy team as well. Like we're not struggling at all. Just do it on auto, like. Yeah, I'm doing well. Nithka featured. How could I not be on the glorious day that LR Bio Broly is gracing Dokkan with his presence?
All right, let's do this.
Exciting times. Yeah, in 16 or you die. Prime Battle Goku in a nutshell. Yeah, it was like the int and physical team basically. These items for the different parts of the fight. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We'll do that after this. Yes, if you want Broly fully easy aid SA25 without using Kais, you have to grind the 777 medals 3 times. I mean, if the LR Bio Broly is better than the Int Broly, then that's fine for me, because I didn't get the Int Broly. If I then spent like loads more money and stones to pull the Int Broly, and then Bio Broly came out and was better. I mean, he's not actually better though, right? Like, he is good, but... 651, so not far off now.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, Tech Bio Broly, the free-to-play one, actually seems relatively good, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, when they originally decided the Prime Battle thing was 777 medals, like, what would they think? Who? Like, why? Just why? Yeah, I could say like 5 guys to get the SA-25 is probably not the end of the world, but obviously for me, with the fact that I have like thousands of guys, I'm just going to use them, I don't care. Yeah, Bedside Gamma, how's it going? Yeah, I think in Broly is being underrated. I need to double check the list because I didn't look at it in like massive amounts of detail, but I didn't Truth put him at like 9 or something. They put like Gogeta and AGL Broly over him, I think. I might just be misremembering. Yeah, easy Aing him straight away is weird. Like, I don't know why they didn't just give him the kit he has, but like without an easy A, and then you can easy A him later. Like, seems strange. Yeah, because is Bio Broly on Planetary Destruction? Because if not, then he doesn't even get buffed by Toles, so unfortunately for Toles, it does kind of mean he loses his spot on the team. Potentially. I'm just looking forward to getting him fully like awakened and doing the showcase, because there's I think it's pretty clear from like reading his kit that he's good, but oh, so close.
All right, let's do this.
Someone in the comments on the video where we like saw his details for the first time and I did the like breakdown video, someone in the comments in that video was saying that he's terrible and like basically unusable. So I'm looking forward to showcasing him and like seeing that he is actually good, because it seems pretty clear that he is actually good. Why just tell us crush the fruit instead of making a meal? Yeah, he should make like fruit of the tree of might pie. Yeah, team boosting straight away is really good as well, because yeah, the grind could take a significantly longer time, or would. It's not even could, it just would take significantly longer if you weren't able to do that. Somehow between last stream and now I pulled the new Gohan. Nice. My run gave me exactly 777 medals. Oh god, the number of times I've had the run end and I get like exactly 776. Like, it's actually happened multiple times. So there you go. I need 19 medals from the next run. I mean, there's no way I won't get 19, right? Full LR team with the support memory. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. The classic farming experience. Like when you need one more copy of a card to get them to SA10 and therefore pass unlocked, and then you get like 5 drop or something. But yeah, it happens, yeah, with all free-to-play units all the time. It's like you need like 15 medals and you end up on 14. Or you need 20 and you end up on 19. Dr. Wheelo's at 369 medals. Doesn't his event hasn't got the boost yet, does it? Or yeah, or the Extreme Z area gives you the question mark on the last run. But there you go, we cleared it by 3.
Overflowing. All right.
There you go, guys. He was always SA10.
All right. Time for some training.
There we go. Put the rainbow tag on him, even though he's not actually rainbowed yet. Chet, I didn't even see his actual LR art. The goo! Yeah, I haven't seen his animated art before. That's hilarious. Why did they put so much effort into him? Like, he's so good. And the actual card is really good as well. It's hilarious. Right, now we just need to get the rest of the medals to easy A him, and then we're all good. So it's stage 4. Unless we got to do... Was it 2 characters from Uncontrollable Power? Do we even have a... Where is Uncontrollable Power? I've never actually looked for it. I thought it would be on the green one, to be honest. Uncontrollable Power. Oh wow, there's not exactly a huge amount of options, is there? And it's only, what, 2 characters, so I guess we'll just take you off, throw you on there, and then... throw you on there, I guess. Buff superclass characters. I mean, if we're going to run a character that they're not getting the leader skill for, we might as well do this guy.
Let's do this.
Yeah, true. You could just use a pure Saiyan team and use Super Saiyan 3 Broly and then like the Team Bardock squad. The fact that the Broly trio and this guy are the only Broly units with big bad bosses is so true. It's so weird. Like, why do they hate Broly? He's arguably like the biggest, baddest boss, and yet he doesn't have big bad bosses. It's just so weird. Well, yeah, true. It's because we all know that Lemo is the big bad boss. Therefore, like, the goo is the big bad boss, technically. Because the goo makes suddenly Broly have big bad bosses. That's the thing, is the Z Broly and Super Broly don't have it. And of course, like, Broly is, despite not being extreme really in the new movie, is the boss of the movie. Like, but yeah, the event is also very easy, so like, it's not like we get massively penalised by having the leaders who basically aren't on the team. Oh, Gohan again. Nice. Because yeah, the quicker we get that run done, the better, because obviously now we don't have to use them again. So I've got 39, and then we get how many from doing the mission? Another, is it 5? How many of them do you need in total? Isn't it 10? It's 10, 15, and then... Is it 45? So I need to do like one more run, basically. I mean, it'll tell me, because we don't need to level them up, because they don't gain any levels. Yeah, I literally need one more. So we don't even need that one anymore.
All right, let's do this.
How's the grind? Is it manageable? I mean, I've finished. Like, this is the last medal I need to easy A him, and then we're done. But then, to be fair, that's doing the 777 grind once, because I'm just using Kais to get him to SA25. I don't care about doing all these extra runs. Like, that's why I have all these Kais, right? Like, and have grinded Kais for all these years, so that then when something like this happens, I have Kais that I can just use. Yeah, it's the only time I say Dokkaning irresponsibly is I'm just fine with it. Good luck to whoever does the full grind. I know, right? Doing the 777 medals 3 times. I mean, basically, it's taken us an hour, right, from the start of the stream, from start to finish, like going into the event for the first time, to get him up to being done. And that's with doing the grind once only. Oh, he hit me kind of hard there, hey? Oh yeah, it's on auto still. Damn. Fortunately, we'll get healed by B-Pan, but... and she crit, so we've just got full health. I mean, the thing with that Bojack thing is, I mean, I guess technically they both were, like, flying at each other, so, like, it's kind of, I guess, cool. There's, like, almost like, I guess, a confirmation. It's like they were both doing the same thing, essentially. They were just, like, charging at each other to do one massive punch, and Gohan got him. Alright, and there we go. So now I just got to actually use them. I do like that we get all these missions to supplement all the Zenny as well when we get a bunch of easy A's. Okay, so I think the Goku fight could probably be long enough because of the tech thing. Although I have to take some of the tech units off the team, otherwise we will just absolutely smash them. This team, though. Yeah, I guess I'll take you off. Bio Broly. Unbelievable. Right. Let me just double check his tools. Link tool. Who are actually his best link partners? Let's see. Even though they don't have big bad bosses, it is still just a bunch of other Brolys. Fair enough. Oh, right, yeah, it would help if I actually did his hidden potential before we jumped into the event, wouldn't it? Right, so, yeah, he doesn't raise defense on his 12 key super. Which is an additional for 4 turns guaranteed. Key 3, high chance to crit. Additional chance of performing a crit 6. Yeah, so he builds up extra crit shot. Yeah, so he doesn't really need, like, he might as well just give him full dodge and then the rest additional, which is kind of funny. Because his additional supers, whilst they obviously will do extra damage, they're not like giving him any defense or anything, so it's not like you need to prioritize them. Also, is he getting his own unique skill orbs from anything? Or are we just... Because that was one of the things I wasn't sure if they would be adding into that shop. That's Kid Trunks. And Kid Goten. Is that it? So they added them for a random Goten and Trunks. I'm not even sure which ones, but... Man, I really thought they would give this guy EX skill orbs, but... Do I have any good EX ones I can give him? There you go, that'll do. Alright. Yeah, I think his best build is just full dodge and then additional, because he builds up crit anyway. And then his additional supers, whilst they will obviously do more damage, they don't give him any extra stats or anything, so... He has decent damage reduction, but he does need the full rotation to be uncontrollable power, though, so I probably should just get rid of you. Oh, Janemba's on uncontrollable power. That'll be good for the future when he gets his EZA. Maybe we shouldn't do the... Problem is, like, showcasing him on this team, like, all of the events are too weak for the BROLY team now. Like, what's a decent, like, long event? None of the new movie ones are particularly difficult. Movie boss rush is too long. Although I guess it isn't for this team, is it? Because I beat it in like 15 minutes with the team the other day. Oh wait, what's that stage that has the invincible Goku? Is that Blue Zone Super Saiyan 2 Gohan? Right, was it on the right team? No. He's going to get the 200 from you, right? Because it's... Yeah, move your bosses is the extra. Okay. Alright. Now let's see about our starting rotation luck. He's on the first turn. Let's go. Alright, well, we're going to record this so we can get it up straight away, the showcase. Let's put the animations on, because he does have one. And then the OST, we'll put BROLY's one on. Alright, here we go. Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we finished up our grind for the LR Prime Battle BROLY. I only did the grind the one time, 777 medals, easy A medals, and then I just used a bunch of Kais to get into SA25. I Dokkaned responsibly in the past, so that I don't have to now in the future. I've got well over 1,000 Kais, so I'm more than happy to do it to get him ready for showcasing straight away. So we got very lucky here with the fact that we actually have no attacks in slot 1, because I don't really have a slot 1 unit on this turn. So we're going to go ahead and do this. This up boy, BROLY. Starting off the turn at 22 key. So yeah, this is the LR BROLY. Lord knows why they put so much effort into this unit. Like, I'd not seen his animated LR animation until we actually awakened him just now on the stream. I think it's actually pretty good. As much as I hate BROLY in general, I should preface the video by saying that for those of you who don't know. I've mentioned it plenty of times in the past. But yeah, they snapped with this guy because his art's good, the unit seems really good. Not sure what's going on at Dokkan HQ for that decision to be made, but uncontrollable power category 4 key and 150%, like decent leader skill, obviously the new category for the celebration. His super attacks, the 12 key greatly raises attack for 1 turn, does colossal damage and lowers attack. And then the 18 key greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn and does mega colossal damage. So he doesn't get any extra defense on additionals, but he does greatly raise on his 18 key super. And then we get his entrance animation, which gives him 8 to 10 key randomly at the start of the turn. So it's 8, 9 or 10, which is very random. Recovers 26% HP at the end of the turn and launches a guaranteed additional super. And that's for 4 turns. And you get that if you have an uncontrollable power ally on the team, which is basically free with the characters you're going to be running him with, right? Then his base passive outside of the intro animation is key 3 and a high chance to crit. So he has 50% chance to crit just built into his kit. 3 key, then he gets attack and defense 180% and 30% damage reduction. when performing a super attack. So he gets 180% when supering and 30% damage reduction. And then he has base 30% damage reduction when all allies attacking in the same turn are uncontrollable power characters. So once he supers, he's got 60% damage reduction. Then he gets an additional chance to crit 6% up to 30 and damage reduction 6% up to 30 with each turn passed. And starting from the 7th turn, he starts to lose that damage reduction, the extra 30. So I don't know if that counts his first turn. So like on the first turn, does he have 66% or does it have to be after the first turn? I'm not really sure, but we're going to see what he's looking like here. And then of course he has an active skill, which can be used when all allies in the same turn are uncontrollable power starting from the 6th turn. And it does damage and gives him guard and the target ability. So the thing is, because that counts as him attacking, that then activates his passive. So he's attacked, he gets the extra damage reduction. And because you have to wait until turn 6, that's when he's built up that full damage reduction from the build up. So on the turn where you use the active skill, if you use it straight away, he has the target all attacks on himself, but then he has guard and 90% damage reduction. So that's pretty good. So his start of turn defense is absolutely awful though. 80k defense. And then bear in mind he's going to get 180% on super, so that's what, like 150k basically. And then he does greatly raise on super, which is giving him like another, what, 140. So he's only going to be at around, what, 260k, 270k, something like that. But he does have 60% damage reduction even on this first turn. So let's go ahead and do this. Grab these for you, and then I guess you can just have this. He does have big bad bosses, so I do want to get Cell Max next to him at some point here. So yeah, 5 million attack stat for the first turn. There's the crit. See, mine has like, well, I think because one of the skill orbs I gave him to give him some extra dodge actually had like 2 crit on it as well, but I didn't give him any crit in his base hidden potential because he has that built-in chance. Let's see what he takes here from this. Yes, he still takes 278k from a super from that Gohan. So he is a unit that we talked about when we were reading his kit, because he builds up as the turns pass. The one thing I actually haven't seen yet in terms of confirmation is whether some units like Bulma, for example, LR Bulma, builds up by it's the turns that she's on rotation. And then characters like Golden Frieza, that he loses damage reduction, it counts every turn even when he's not on rotation. I need to see confirmation of how that works for BROLY, because obviously if he gets 6% every turn, he's then gone now for 2 turns. So when he comes back, does he have an extra 6% or an extra 12% because he's been gone for 2 turns? I'm assuming it counts the non-turns, because Frieza has it for the losing damage reduction. And whilst he's gaining it, he is then also losing it once you get to a certain turn. Because the thing with this guy, I mean, you can see straight away with the damage that he took right there on turn 1 from a super from, like, you know, this is phase 1 of the new blue zone with Gohan. I did this stage because we have the immortal Goku in phase 2, so we can kind of get some build up with some of these characters. But yeah, so like he's got hit quite hard by that Gohan, considering he's not exactly a crazy boss first phase. But the strategy for this Broly, I guess, because he's a free to play, as good as he may or may not be, the strategy for him is probably just to float him off in slot 3 on the first turn, because then by the time he comes back, it's turn 4. So as long as it does work, like the Frieza damage reduction thing, he'll have another 18% damage reduction by the time he comes back the second time. So then post-super, he's looking at 78% damage reduction. And of course, we haven't seen him with big bad bosses, so we're going to go ahead and float off Cell Max here. Do this and then do this. Because here we want to get Cell Max and BROLY together. I mean, this is the thing, right? With basically no start of turn defense, like he definitely is not a slot 1 unit, except for the active skill turn, right? Because then when he has guard and 90% damage reduction, the active skill counts as him attacking, so he'll get the 180% buff. So like, that's the only time really he can be really, really useful in slot 1. Yeah, it says with each turn passed, exactly. So it'd be weird otherwise, because if it only counted the turns he was on and you floated him off, like, it would take him forever to even get to the point where he starts losing it again. So, yeah, I'm assuming it works that way. It counts the turns that he's not on rotation. So with each turn passed, so now that it's turn 3, it should count turn 1 as well, right? So you should have gained an extra 18% damage reduction here on this turn. Let's put the goo in slot 3. That's slot 2 here. So we'll do that. Do that. And then once Goku shows up, we can just start only attacking Goku, basically. And see what we're looking like here. So we go one more. Next turn we'll have Cell Max, so we'll have Big Bad Bosses active. Man, I want to see what he looks like if we can get the Int Broly to revive. So we have like the 60% support. Even his super attack animations are pretty good as well. But yeah, the additional 12 key doing 3 million. Not exactly a crazy amount. And then 3.1 on the extra additional. I mean, he's not a damage dealer, right? So there's the dodge. So that's why I would say his best build is full dodge, because in the first turn especially he can get caught. I would kind of like to have seen how much that would have done, right? Considering he probably has, what, 78% damage reduction on this turn. Now probably would have still done damage. Like, it's not going to have done double-digit damage, but alright, so AGL Broly's now going to get off his 50 million attacks, and then Goku comes in. We can start targeting Goku and then get some build up for some of these guys. Actually, what was the rotation I had on that previous turn? Why didn't I use the Int Broly domain? I should have been able to use it, right? Oh, I should have targeted Goku. Oops. I love the animation for that, though. It's so good. Alright. So we'll turn the animations off now until we're ready to use Broly's active skill. Transform you. I should probably float him off because I really don't want Int Broly getting destroyed by this guy. Also, yeah, if I only do the 12 key super, we don't get the AoE, so the fact that Broly heals 26% at the end of the turn is quite good as well, right? Because we double check what HP we actually have on this team build. 750k, so he's healing basically 25%. So he's healing what, like 180k, something like that? 190, 180, 190k. So even on that first turn where he took 200k from a super, he then basically healed all of that at the end of the turn anyway. It's interesting because it's kind of like the Boo team, right? Where they're not necessarily tanking the hits as well as some other units, but then they just heal you back all the damage that they took. Well, something like that I think is cool for this Broly. If like he does take a little bit of damage, but then he's healing it all back, it's essentially as good as him tanking for double digits. The only difference is when you're on lower HP, obviously that would be not ideal. Alright, so now we have Big Bad Bosses. Sailing is prepared for battle, set a legendary power. So now he starts to turn on 156k. So I believe that the 180% on super, it should be based on this number, right? Because it's on super buffs, take into account the other, like, things going on, right? So if we do 156 plus 180%, so post super 438, then he gets the 50% from his actual super attack effect. So he should be around 500k defense after supering, which doesn't seem like a lot, but we're also on turn 5, so he's built up that 30% damage reduction now. So post super he has 90% damage reduction. So if we do that and then do that, $776 medals. Hey, you got the typical Prime Battle RNG, where the last run leaves you on 776 medals, so you have to do one more run. That genuinely has happened to me for like the last 2 Prime Battle LRs in a row. This guy I managed to get up to, what was it? I needed another like 19 and got, because of all the boosts and everything, I got 23 or something, wherever it was. I had 3 extra ones, 22. Yeah, so he takes double digits from the super from Gohan on, obviously now that we've got 90% damage reduction and 500k defense. I'm trying to think, I normally do the example of like a 3 million damage super, but if we take like 4 million, take off 90%, it's 400k. BROLY would still obviously tank that for double digit damage. So on this turn, it takes him a while to get there, but on this turn specifically, like, he would tank a 4 million damage super attack for double digit damage, which is kind of crazy. We're going to be able to use the active skill next turn. So we'll do this because it does the AoE. Do this for some more build up for you. Let's do this. Don't want to stay in the Gohan face forever, because obviously now we're going to get to the point where now BROLY is going to start losing his damage reduction. And what's funny as well about, like, if you run in with Cell Max, so they're Big Bad Bosses together, they also both have a target ability. So, like, we could use BROLY's one now, and then the next time he comes back around, he's lost a bit more damage reduction, but then we just use Cell Max's one. So it's kind of funny, this team now has like 2 target ability characters that you can essentially just run together. It's really going to kill Gohan. I mean, he's gonna go for it apparently. He just keeps going with the attacks. Alright. Alright, so the domain ends for you. Revival is available, which unfortunately we don't need to use now. Yeah, see, if you have them 2 together, they only share Big Bad Bosses and Legendary Power. So that is something to bear in mind. Let's target you just so we don't kill him with the active skill. Right, so BROLY's active skill. Giant BROLY. And he has the target ability. Yeah, see, after supering, he gets up to 262. But he has, what, it's turn 7. So, was it starting from turn 7? He starts to lose the damage reduction, yeah. So, he'd actually be on, what, 84% damage reduction this turn instead of 90. attack you, so that then Bio Broly. Also, we've lost the intro buff, so as you can see, we now have way less ki. It's a shame we hadn't got the revive with Int Broly at this point as well, because it'd have the 60% support. Oh wait, yeah, Cell doesn't AoE, doesn't he? I was going to say, if he doesn't crit, he won't kill him. But yeah, I forgot he has an AoE. But I mean, we only got the 12 ki. So that's... I think the big thing about this guy that we hadn't really factored in before is I hadn't really thought about like how much damage he would be doing, which I guess the damage isn't the most important part like of his kit, but his damage is definitely not great, right? I mean, we could probably just one turn Gohan here, so I need to make sure we don't do that, because I kind of want to see Bio Broly at least one more time. But yeah, his damage is definitely not anything impressive, right? Like 5 million attack stat into additionals like 2 or 3. Once you get to that like turn 6, then obviously he's tanking basically everything in the game. Like I said, he would tank a 4 million damage super attack pretty much for double digit damage on that turn. And then of course the active skill turn, like, does a bit of damage, has all the attacks targeting him. So I mean, ideally you want that to be on the turn where he has the full buff. But yeah, I mean, he definitely is an interesting option for the team. I think it would have been really nice if he had some support. If he had support, I think he'd be like an auto-include on the Broly team as like a floating slot 3 character. Because floating him in slot 3, obviously here we're showcasing him, so we're keeping him on main rotation. But as a floating unit, like, he appears on turn 1, and he only has the 60% damage reduction post-super. But then you float him off, and he comes back on turn 4, and he's already got up to 78% damage reduction. And a lot of the times in these newer events, like, the bosses are usually supering quite early in the turn. So with those kind of stats, like, he'll be tanking normals from most bosses. And then of course on that turn when he comes back, if you float him off again on turn 4, he comes back on turn 7, you use the active skill, and then he tanks everything, like, while the other 2 units in slot 1 and 2 just go off and do their damage. So he seems like a very good addition to the team. I don't know if like individual performance, I wouldn't say he's like insane, but in terms of like addition to the team, I think he's really good with like what he's doing. Attack numbers definitely very low, but that's kind of what we would expect from a free-to-play unit, I guess. Especially with the defensive abilities that he has. Like, he's not insanely broken, like best tank in the game every turn, but he has those couple of turns. Yeah, we just finished to wipe the floor with Gohan. We have those couple of turns where he's going to be really, really good defensively, and with the target ability is like super helpful. And then of course with Int Broly on the team, if you do get caught and you're on the right rotation with the Int Broly there as well, you get the revive. So yeah, he seems like a very interesting addition to the team. Like I say, I went full dodge and then additional, just because the additional supers don't really give him anything other than doing a little bit of extra damage. Whereas, you know, the early turn, as we saw turn 1, him taking 200k from that super from that physical base Gohan, like, ideally we would just dodge that. So full dodge. I can show you the build. I did give him some skill orbs. I was hoping he was going to get EX skill orbs from the updated Atade Village thing, and he didn't. So I just gave him a bunch of EX ones in case he does get any more at some point. But I gave him a level 7 defense, level 4 dodge that also had level 2 crit, and then a level 4 dodge that had some extra defense. So bear in mind, the defense stats that we saw in the video, mine has defense equips on as well. But yeah, 11 additional, 23 dodge, and then he just got the random 2 extra crit, because he builds up crit chance as he goes anyway, right? So he doesn't really need crit. But let me know what you guys think of LR Bio Broly down below in the comment section. I mean, for a Prime Battle LR, like, the fact that he's actually good and like usable on release, I think is definitely good for a free-to-play unit. I do think it's weird that they gave him an Easy A straight away. They could have just given him this exact kit that he has now without giving him an Easy A, so that he could get an Easy A in the future and be like revitalized, you know, once he starts to age out. So, but they do that with free-to-play units a lot. It's weird. It's the first time they've done it with a Prime Battle unit, because he's the first Prime Battle LR that we've had for ages. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of LR Bio Broly down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out all the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. All right, so I don't know why the OST stopped. I had it on loop, but apparently it decided not to loop. Good thing it only happened like right at the end. Oh yeah, true. The free-to-play unit. We didn't get a free-to-play unit with the new mechanic. That's unusual, because we normally do. Right, so let's get this uploaded now. Prime Battle LR Bio Broly. Part of me never thought I'd ever be typing that out as a thing. Prime Battle LR Bio Broly. Resurrected Warriors is the thing. Do any of these guys lead Resurrected Warriors? I can't remember before I have to start checking. Yeah, you do. Good.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I don't think it's meant to be something like I saw people when we first saw his kit, because immediately he seemed like he would be good. I saw people being like, oh, maybe he was meant to be summonable, but they decided like not to add yet another banner. But like, whilst I think he is good, he's definitely not. If he was a summonable LR, I think people would be disappointed. Like, I don't think he's good enough to be a summonable LR. Like, he is good, but like taking the kind of damage that he takes on turn 1 while then also only doing like a 5 million attack stat, I feel like people would be super disappointed if he was why are all my playlist things out of order? That's weird. Normally when you put a when you add a video to a playlist, it becomes like, then when you go to do it again, like the ones you've just used are like at the beginning, and this one isn't for some reason. 200% leader showcase. Full level 10 links showcase. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why they're not all at the top anymore. Just trying to get that sorted and get that uploaded straight away. Yeah, unfortunately, because the BROLY grind takes some time, it has basically been most of the stream. So there's a bunch of other events out today. I will be doing videos on them, but we won't be doing that stuff on stream. All right. Yeah, I mean, for a free-to-play unit, he is very, very good. In terms of, like, just in general, I would say he's still good, but I definitely think, like, I thought he was better from what we saw on paper. He definitely is not better than AGL LR BROLY.
All right, let's do this.
Now, even in the BROLY team, he's not better, because he doesn't link super well with the other BROLYs. And then he has big bad bosses with Cell Max, but he only has big bad bosses and then legendary power with Cell Max. I guess it depends, because I think in the current build of the new BROLY team, I probably would float off. I use AGL BROLY as a floater usually, so this guy also would be a floater, so they're kind of in the same role. I guess it depends on what you want, because the other BROLY units do tons of damage. AGL BROLY obviously does way more damage. Having that one turn where you can use the target ability and he is basically invincible, obviously is massively helpful for the team, so that is good. Yeah, you always use Imp Broly's domain on turn 1 anyway.
Let's do this.
There's no reason to wait to use Imp Broly's domain. And then it runs out, and then you use AGL Broly's domain. I like to save it, but only in Goku and Frieza or Gogeta fight. I mean, if you run double in Broly, then I guess it's the potential. I think it depends, yeah, because like I personally wouldn't run double in Broly. I think double tech Broly with in Broly on the team is better, but
All right, let's do this.
yeah, having in Broly's domain in the later in the difficult fights helps. That is true. I think it's the unnecessarily louder than all the other OSTs. Cellmax OST. Yeah, specifically in the Int Broly team, I could maybe see it. But the original comment was just hot take Bio Broly is better than AGL LR Broly, which I would say in general is wrong. But on double Int Broly lead team specifically, then potentially, yeah. But I still think it's only for double Int Broly leads. I think if we're like, because I prefer using Int Broly on the double tech Broly team, and in that instance, I think AGL Broly is still better. Yeah, I guess if you have... Well, the problem with that is you'd have to have... I'm not sure how the timing works for... If you use both the in Broly rotation domains, and then, depending what turn AGL Broly comes back on. I mean, the thing is, if AGL Broly gets enough super attacks off, he will tank normals, like, relatively well anyway. And, of course, remember, he gets buffed by the domain, like... So it's not like he is completely useless. It's kind of like Physical Rose when you were running him on the Super Bosses team and you'd use the AGL Broly domain. It meant that you couldn't use his, but with the buff from the AGL Broly domain, he was still really good. And like AGL Broly will be getting buffed by the In Broly domain anyway. Shows you how long it's been since I've looked at anything Bio Broly event related. I don't even remember that physical Krillin existed. Yeah, I do think In Broly is still is being underrated in general. I think he is very good. It's because he's like a weird unit, like he's a bit different and not the same old like Broly crazy powerhouse like unit. I think that makes people not like him as much, but I think he's really good. Oh, that was it. It's only 5 stages. Wait, is that Krillin? No, he'd have been in the data download if he was new, right? Did I just never farm him before? He isn't new. No, I didn't think so.
All right, let's do this.
I think it all stems from Truth's videos that BROLY isn't that great. Whereas, like I said before, wasn't it? Doesn't he have him at like 9 on his latest tier list? I should probably. I haven't done the tier list for the part 2 characters yet. I probably should. Although I'm still kind of undecided, because the problem for me is obviously I've used him as a friend a whole bunch, but like I don't have my own BROLY, so there's only, I can only evaluate him so much. Because I do like to make my evaluations for like the tier lists and stuff like that based on my own actual experience with the units. So it becomes very difficult to do that when I don't have them. But yeah, make sure you guys help out the channel, even if you were here while we recorded it. Do go ahead and open up the showcase for the BROLY. Yeah, exactly. BROLY is probably the worst of the 4 worldwide LRs, but that doesn't mean that he's not good, right? Like, he is still very good. Like, it's just all 4 of the worldwide units have been really good, so... Well, yeah, funnily enough, the reason why I did the things, I knew we wouldn't have enough time to do any of the other events, so the reason why I ended off, I'm essentially building up to the end of the stream by doing this like story event, was so I could get up to 50 stones. And then we're going to get another 30 odd from doing the Easy A as well. So, who knows? But yeah, BROLY, I would say he's definitely not better than Beast Gohan. Is he better than the UI Gokus? I mean, I could see an argument that he's better than base UI Goku, but for the tech one. But I don't think people are ready for that conversation. Like, base tech UI Goku is decent, but he's really not anything like that crazy. And what's that one? Stage 4 with a solid support character. Does it show Yamcha? Has he got solid support? Is he on there? Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, exactly. BROLY fits on the team, has utility for the team. Like, I think he is still really, really good. Like I said, I think he is being underrated. But then at the same time, I guess, like, I say that as in terms of people saying that he isn't very good. Like, I don't know if I necessarily would say, like, he's in the wrong place on people's tier lists and stuff, because I still really need to Like I said, think about it myself, like where I would actually put him, but... Anything about this year, LR EZA is also strong. I mean, EZAs in general, for the most part, have been pretty good. There's been the occasional, like, hiccups, I guess, but for the most part, good. A bunch of those Krillins. I wonder if I just never farmed up that Krillin. Also, what was that? Do you get extra ones of that from doing one of the stages? Or, oh no, I did just get it. Super physical. Where's Earthlings? Am I blind? There. Is he going to be on... Would he be on Turtle School? I mean, I guess I can just look. Oh, he's on Movie Heroes and Kamehameha. Yeah, I guess I just never farmed him up. As a unit that I just completely forgot even existed, apparently. He doesn't have an awakening, I guess that's maybe why. It came out in 2017. Damn. Oh wait, yeah, he doesn't even have an awakening. He's just an SSR. So there's no point even getting the extra copy of him. He doesn't have like a hidden potential or anything. Isn't it? Interesting. I was going to say, because at least I was going to have to farm up 5 more copies to get that last SA level and then get his 4 paths open, but he doesn't even have hidden potential because he's not a UR. That's crazy. Alright, well, to end off the stream, we're going to do a summon on the BROLY banner, because I've got 61 stones now. So let's see, members, let's see those Spirit Bomb Luck emotes in the chat. If you want to help support the channel, the best way to do so is to become a channel member. You get your name highlighted in green in the chat with the Timebreaker mask badge that changes colours depending on how long you've had it. Members only posts, there's a members only area in the Discord. You get access to all the members emotes, got like 26 of them currently. I've had a bunch of gifted memberships expire, so the total members number is a bit down at the moment. So if you want to help support the channel, that is the best way to do so. And yeah, we're going to jump in here. Yeah, STR BROLY. Could you imagine if we just pull in BROLY now? Wouldn't that be great? Piccolo, TN, and 17. Well, we've got no Blue Skies and no Zeno, so I'm not going to get my hopes up. Super Saiyan 2, jeez. Essentially. Well, we'll have the easy A stones for... and some of the other events. By the time I've done the easy A and some of the other events that came out today, that'll be another one that we can do. But bear in mind as well, like I got Gohan with the coins. I haven't actually even touched the Gohan banner in terms of stones. So my summons in part 2 have been very bad. I'm keeping that extra STR Legendary Super Saiyan Broly in case he does actually get a Super Easy A and I want to change his thing. How many of those do I have now? 149. Yeah, I mean, there's no way I'm going to get to pity again. I'm not going to, like, I'd rather have stones to go into whatever the next thing is rather than buy loads of stones just to get Broly. But it is what it is. But anyway, there you go. So that's going to be it for the stream. The Easy A for the Goten and Trunks will be out now. So I'm going to set that up to play on the auto clicker and get that done. And then we'll get the showcase for them out as well. But yeah, that's going to be it for the stream. I appreciate you guys coming out. Make sure you like the stream if you have not already. I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.